Hi everyone. This is Loki. I was arrested by the Time Variance Authority, the TVA, when I created a new timeline after escaping from the Battle of New York with the Tesseract during the events of Avengers Endgame. The TVA reset the timeline, and this variant of me stood trial in front of Judge Ravonna Renslayer for crimes against the sacred timeline. I tried to blame the situation on the Avengers, who had also traveled back in time, but Renslayer insisted that their actions were meant to happen, unlike my escape. Agent Mobius M. Mobius took me to the Time Theater to review my past misdeeds and question my history of hurting people. It was there that I learned about the unintended consequences of my actions, like inadvertently causing the death of my adoptive mother, Frigga. I tried to escape, but quickly realized that the TVA's power exceeded that of the Infinity Stones. So, I returned to the Time Theater and watched more future events, including my own death at the hands of Thanos. It was then that I agreed to help Mobius hunt down another variant of me, one who had killed several TVA agents and stolen their timeline resetting charges. I joined a TVA mission to the site of an attack by the Variant in 1985 Oshkosh, Wisconsin. There, I tried to stall and negotiate my way into a meeting with the Timekeepers, the creators of the TVA and the sacred timeline. Renslayer was initially against my involvement, but Mobius managed to convince her to give me another chance. Together, we researched TVA files and theorized that the Variant was hiding near apocalyptic events, where their actions wouldn't affect the timeline. We confirmed our theory by visiting places like Pompeii in 79 AD and deduced that the Variant was hiding during a hurricane in 2050 Alabama. However, our investigation took an unexpected turn when we were ambushed by the Variant, who had taken over the bodies of locals and TVA agent Hunter B-15. She revealed herself as a female version of me and rejected my offer to overthrow the Timekeepers. Instead, she sent the stolen reset charges to various points along the sacred timeline, creating countless branched timelines that threw the TVA into chaos. She then teleported away, and I followed her. We arrived at the TVA, both trying to find the Timekeepers. I used a tempad to teleport us away from Renslayer. We ended up on a moon called Lamentus 1, which was about to be destroyed. Our tempad ran out of power, and I magically concealed it. Sylvie, as the Variant was now known, agreed to work with me to recharge it. To do so, we sneaked onto a train bound for an evacuation spaceship called the Ark, believing it could recharge the tempad. Things got messy on the train when I got a bit too drunk and started a brawl with the guards, leading to them throwing me off the train. Sylvie followed, only to find the tempad broken. We decided to continue our journey on foot and commandeered the Ark to escape the impending doom. During this time, Sylvie revealed a shocking truth. The TVA's workers were all variants and not created by the Timekeepers, as Mobius had believed. As we fought our way through guards and a crowd of people trying to board the Ark, meteors from the oncoming planet destroyed it. We were arrested once more, but not before Sylvie and I formed a unique romantic bond, creating a branched timeline that caught the TVA's attention and led to our rescue. However, our reunion was short-lived, as Mobius left me in a time loop with Sif, and Renslayer ordered Mobius to be pruned. Sylvie and I were taken to the Timekeepers, but Hunter B-15 intervened and freed us from our time-twisting collars. We confronted the Timekeepers, only to discover that they were androids. Just as I was about to share something important with Sylvie, Renslayer pruned me in anger. Sylvie overpowered Renslayer and demanded the truth about the TVA. In a mid-credits scene, I awoke in an unknown realm, surrounded by several other Loki variants who invited me to join them. Sylvie learned from Renslayer that I had been teleported to the Void, a dimension at the end of time where everything the TVA pruned was dumped. Meanwhile, I discovered that Alioth, a cloud-like creature, guarded the Void, preventing anyone from escaping. In an attempt to reach me, Sylvie pruned herself but narrowly escaped Alioth with Mobius's help. One of the Loki variants betrayed the others for President Loki, leading to a fight. After reuniting with me, Sylvie proposed a plan to approach Alioth and enchant it, hoping it would lead us to the real mastermind behind the TVA's creation. As we headed toward Alioth, Mobius used a tempad Sylvie stole from Renslayer to return to the TVA. Kid Loki and Alligator Loki escaped, while classic Loki created a grand illusion of Asgard to distract Alioth and sacrificed himself in the process. Sylvie and I successfully enchanted Alioth and moved past the void. In the distance, we saw a citadel, and together we walked towards it. Renslayer left on a mission to find free will after Miss Minutes provided her with information from the TVA's creator, He Who Remains. B-15 proved to TVA troopers that they were variants by showing them a Renslayer variant who was a school vice principal. In the Citadel at the end of time, He Who Remains told Sylvie and me that he had ended a multiversal war between his variants by using Alioth to destroy alternate timelines. He created the TVA to maintain this peace. However, he had grown weary and offered us a choice: kill him and risk another multiversal war, or replace him in overseeing the TVA in a singular timeline. Sylvie wanted to kill him, but I pleaded with her to stop. We kissed, but Sylvie sent me back to TVA headquarters. Sylvie killed He Who Remains, unleashing a multiverse with alternate timelines that the TVA could not prune. At TVA headquarters, I warned Mobius and B-15 about variants of He Who Remains, but they did not recognize me, and I saw that a statue of one of these variants had replaced those of the Timekeepers. And that's how Loki Season 1 comes to an end. If you like this video, destroy the like button and obliterate that subscribe button to ensure you never miss out on our mind-blowing TV and movie recaps. Until then, bye from the God of Mischief.